Hey everybody, I am in the process of getting ready to make some meatballs for my girls. I have found that there's multiple things that I like to use in their meatballs, but Lipton onion soup definitely is a lifesaver, but once I get done with this batch, I'm going to start making my own of that as well, because there's toxins and everything these days. So for every pound of meat, I use 1 pack of that Lipton onion soup. And you can buy generic. Doesn't really matter. So anywho, for each pound I use 3, let's get these off. Kind of was premature putting those on. There you go. I was kind of premature in putting my gloves on because I forgot about my eggs. So we've got to get my eggs. So 3 eggs per pound of meat is what I do. Everybody can do their own thing, but I have found it's quick and easy, and the girls love them. I give them to them for a meal. I also give them to them as snacks during the day, so they have a little bit of protein. They seem to love them just as well, and saves on buying dog treats. That'll be the next thing I do, is which I've made dog treats before for them. So, of course, how many eggs do I have? 9. 3, 3, 3. Beep, beep, beep. So, I have a little compost tabletop container that I found at Publix, which is super duper cool. So I'm going to throw my eggs in there, because you know what? Eggshells will be great for the garden. And it comes with a cute little lid, super duper cool. And it doesn't smell until it gets completely full, but it's super duper cool. Who would ever thunk it? So I'm going to rinse this out before we get started. Since I threw the eggshells in, and Lord only knows who touched them. Let me get out my little whisk and whip these babies up. And I've got, instead of using ground beef, I'm going to use ground turkey today. So I've got 3 pounds of ground turkey thawed out. I was trying to make these yesterday for Peppermint Patty for Sugar and the girls, and that didn't happen. Here's my Genio ground turkey. I remember when my first Rowdy Hansi was going through some troubles. I was making him turkey burgers every night on the grill because that's all he would eat. It's kind of funny, I've gone for females since then. Go figure. We have balls without needing to have them dangle between our legs, just so you know. Anyhow, so let's put the ground turkey in. And what's so nice about using turkey, it's great for the girls because it makes them a little sleepy sometimes. Little bites of it here and there don't, but just not. So here's the 9 eggs. So let's put those back in here. And then here's my 3 packages. Let's take one of these gloves off. Okay, so Lipton onion soup. 1 bag, 1 package per pound of meat. Recycle. I usually just sprinkle the breadcrumbs because Lord only knows how many you're going to need. Ground turkey seems to absorb pretty good, so I usually use ground round or whatever, but decided to switch it up with the girls and make meatballs with the ground turkey, and they seem to like those a lot. They're good. You can't even tell the difference, honestly. Low fat, good for you, all 9 yards. So I need totally more breadcrumbs because they're really wet. And the beauty of making meatballs is if you add too many eggs, you just add more breadcrumbs. And I'm using Racconto, an Italian tradition, breadcrumbs, Italian style. So, little Italian with some Lipton onion soup. And you want them meatball consistency. I can't imagine how Michael's makes theirs. I remember when they made them out at Cobblestone. Told Rico that they got all rubbery because they were mixing them with mixers instead of hand mixing them. There is a huge difference, just so you know. So, I'm going to add just a little bit more breadcrumbs. Whoops, about lost them. That would not be surprising with Natalie in the kitchen because, frankly, sometimes it's a disaster when I'm done. But today we're trying to keep it clean. When you can't really see this, so. You can see me, but you can't see my meatballs, so. Oops, now you can't see me. One of these days I'm going to get this whole video taping right, so how about that? That's close. I actually like these gloves I got. They seem to, yeah, this is a good consistency. Yeah, well, maybe not. Let's see. You want to be able to easily roll them without them being so soaking wet. So let's see how I did. And I make Grandma a Negro. Yeah, those still need some more. Not surprised. Grandma Negro made hers about, I think, teaspoon size. Does that sound right? I'm guessing. And it's fun because then I simmer them on the stove rather than sear them and then bake them in the oven or put them in marinara sauce. I just simmer on the stove till they're done, and then they're nice and moist for the girls. Makes it easy for me to break them up into their rice blend that I make up, and it's a lot healthier than the toxic dog foods that are out today. Princess Harley is thriving. Super duper excited. She's going to be here for my birthday, I'm assuming. So yeah, so now we've got a good size for meatballs. Yeah. Still not happy. It's still not. That's good. So I already have my pan prepared with some coconut oil. Let's see. Like little mini meatloaves. And I just put them side by side in the big pan here, and I'll show you when I'm done. Harley's being mouthy in the background. She already had her dinner. Harley, Mom is making meatballs. Just shush. So I've been doing a lot of canning because there's some food shortages around the country. So I decided to be proactive, start canning food. So in the event that something happens, catastrophic, which let's pray to God that doesn't happen. But let's just be honest. Look at the White House. Look at our administration. Wowzers. What a disaster it is. I've always wondered where... I've always wore gloves when I cook because you can have... even washing your hands, you know, if you have a cut or whatever. I'm a germaphobe. Always have been. But with COVID, not at all afraid. No, I didn't get the vaccine. Why would I? I don't like pharmaceuticals. Never have. So why would I want to put something toxic in my body that it doesn't need? I'm still recovering from blood clots. I don't need anything else wrong. And I certainly don't need the government telling me what my body needs. You think you do? I don't. But it's everybody's personal preference, and if you chose to get the vaccine, well, that was the decision you need to make for yourself. That's your choice. Just like my dad, just like my brother. You can hear music in the background. Obviously, I don't own rights to this music. So, but it's kind of nice to have music playing when you're cooking. I'd be dancing around the kitchen if it's something fun. Just saying. You never know. Oops. Someone fell on my cutting board. I got this really cool cutting board at Bell's Outlet. Oh. I can't even imagine what the regular price is of this, dude. Love that place. Talk about a deal. You guys can go online and order from Bell's Outlet online all over the world. I don't think they offer I think it's 10% discount on Monday if you sign up to be a member. I don't think that discount applies if you order online. So, but if you find a Bell's Outlet in your neck of the woods, snatch it up, because I'm telling you right now, I have done a lot of shopping for this house from Bell's Outlet and found some amazing things for dirt cheap, because I've always been a thrifty shopper, even with my business suits. I always decided to get as much bang for my buck. So I've found a lot of wick-away clothing here. I found bathing suits. I mean, I used to buy all my bathing bikinis from Venus Swimwear, and why would I want to spend $75 to $100 on a bathing suit when I could get a $140 bathing suit for $28? And mix and match the pieces just like with Venus Swimwear. So, ladies, check that out. Another thing for hot flashes, Guy Harvey has a clothing line for, to wear out and about. And I actually emailed him about coming out with a line for Christmas. Haven't heard it back. For doing a line for women with hot flashes. Why not? Because you don't sweat at night in these pajamas. Well, they're not pajamas, they're clothes. Talk about going from sleeping at night to going out in public. It's a whole different ball game here in Florida. When you go to the stores in the pajamas that I choose as pajamas, that would be my Guy Harvey long sleeve, long pants. I feel like a mermaid in them. Clothes that you can wear to bed, get up and go on a boat, because they've got I think it's 50 sunscreen is the factor, as if. But for those of you that feel the need to wear sunscreen, you don't need to. Just put these clothes on. You don't get hot. It's the bomb. I can't imagine. So it looks like I may need another pan too. But we'll see. Or I can just do one batch at a time and then oops. So, not sure how your things are going in your neck of the woods, what your fuel prices here are. About $3.35 a gallon. There's a worker shortage across the nation. People apparently just don't want to work. I've ordered a bunch of stuff for my think tank so I can learn about electricity, etc., which is going to be fun. And anybody that comes to visit, it'll be fun. It's kind of like, I kind of feel like a cross between Bill Nye the Science Guy, what's the other one? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang with inventions, because Lord and you, oh, she's a very kinky girl. How perfect is that song? Funny. What can you take home to mother? So anyway, I never know when I'm going to wake up. I've always been a light sleeper, but since I arrived in the Florida Keys, I'm not a light sleeper at all. I sleep like a ton of bricks. It's unreal. The girls will wake me up barking. Or like Lorenzo did the other day, my sweet little friend from the Ford dealership that has assisted me with multiple things. He's doubles as a chauffeur, and he has beyond taken care of me. What a great guy. Single ladies, he's a keeper. Trust me. So anyway, I told him when he came on Saturday to help me that if I may not answer the door, so I left the door unlocked for him. Well, and he came in and kissed me on the cheek, and that's how I woke up. So ladies, wouldn't you like to be woken up by a kiss on the cheek? He's a super good guy, just saying. Not that I'm doing a dating app or anything, but it's always fun to help a brother out. A soul brother. I call him Prince Lorenzo because he treats me like a queen, and he treats every woman like a queen. He was raised right, that's for sure. Ladies, more men should take notes from Lorenzo. Okay, I can make one more, so it looks like I might have gotten 1.5 pounds of this batch. I'll put one more in the center, looks like. So let's take my gloves off so I can reuse them to the rest of the... So here's my pan of meatballs. They all look about the same. So I've already coated the pan with coconut oil because, like I said before, it has a chemical reaction. And this has been, this is some bone broth that I've been simmering since yesterday while I cooked a whole a whole chicken in it. And then the bones are slowly nourishing this broth. And I kind of cover the meatballs because the moisture will come out, or let me rephrase that. It will grab the moisture. So, let's make sure I do the right burner. I have an issue with burners. My pig burned, whatever. Anywho, so, these are just going to simmer on the stove until they're done. Then you'll know when they're done. So in the meantime, while they're cooking, well, I'm going to try to put my hands back in the gloves so I can roll the rest of these so they're ready for the next batch. I found a good pair of gloves though. These are nice because I like them because they're roomy. But for some reason, there we go. Okay. So while those are simmering, I'll make some more meatballs. And I would suggest that, I know that you in the north are about to get cold weather if you haven't already. So it's kind of hard to have a garden right now, but you might want to stock up on essentials. Just saying. Prepare. I want to say for Armageddon, but I don't know. It's kind of frightening. You know what? I'm going to cut to the chase and get another pan out. So I can get these all cooked up in one night. Got a little coconut oil on my burner. It's crazy when you use coconut oil. You can't imagine. You think that you could taste it, but you really can't. At least I can't, so. Pan. We're going to put some coconut oil in and I'll bring it over there. Of course, 3 tablespoons. We lost some tunes, so. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. So I've got an audience here. I've got a Harley looking at me all perky, and I got a Hannah. She is right here in the kitchen waiting for something to drop, and last thing she's going to eat is a piece of raw meat, because that's not happening. We've already had dinner. Go lay down. Glad I did this on my cutting board because I keep flicking when I roll. Keep flicking the meat. I don't know, my laptop for some reason doesn't have a pause feature. So I guess I'll have to do part 1 and part 2 after they're cooked so you can see the finished product. It's like they're having a party in the pan. They're all next to each other. Togetherness. It's very relaxing rolling meatballs, I always thought. I don't know, Rico, is it relaxing for you guys? I know Michelle, is she the one that makes the meatballs, or I don't know. I know she makes a lot of the soups and those ribs at Michael's. Oh Lord in heaven, fall off the bone ribs, wowzers. Those are my kind of ribs. I don't like them when they're tough and you gotta chew on them. They cornered the market in that, that's for sure. Certainly missed Arthur Decio. Used to love going in there and meeting him for lunch. What a joy he was. What a great friend. A lot of people in Elkhart say pretty horrible things about me spending time with Arthur Decio. Just so you know. He was always a gentleman. Always. He always got my car doors and insisted, no matter where we went, that I sit in the passenger side until he came around to open my car door. Men of the world, pay attention. Teach your sons that. Start treating your wife like a queen. The queen that she is. Because she's the mold. Sure, mold. She's the person that holds that family together with unconditional love and kindness. Talk about sacrifices a woman makes. Especially those stay-at-home moms that make sure everything's done before the wife, before the husband or wife comes home. Just like with those guys out there. That one takes on that role of the taking care of the house, and the other one brings home the bacon, or they both do. Teamwork. That's what relationships are all about, right? So, I can't believe I planned this quite splendidly. So that first one is probably a little more than a pound and a half, judging from this one's going to be 1. So, these can go in the trash now. I always turn them on the inside out so they don't, I don't know, smell or whatnot. Love these little scratch pads because they're fun. They're like blingy. And here in the Florida Keys, or I think Florida in general, it's kind of hard to get cold water out of the tap. And the hot water is scalding in no time. So here's my next pan. Just going to put that over on this pan and put it on medium heat, and let's put some more broth in here. Just enough to coat it. These will be really good with this bone broth, the chicken bone broth, with the ground turkey. So, I'll probably simmer those for several hours. They won't take too long to cook. I'll put lids on them. That'll help speed up the process. But these are the breadcrumbs that I used. You can use any kind of breadcrumbs, whatever. Again, you know, I decided, you know, since I was going to start feeding the girls people food, since Harley decided that she didn't want to eat it anymore because it's so toxic. In fact, she'll only drink peripheral water now, both of them. That's all they'll drink. And Sugar found out that she wasn't eating either, but she'll eat what I make. So her mom came over and learned, and honestly that's why I'm doing this video, because I was going to teach her how to make meatballs yesterday, but Lorenzo, when we went to the store on Sunday after church, he put all my meat in the freezer, and I didn't plan ahead. I just assumed the turkey. He said he put the chicken in. I didn't know he put the turkey in the freezer. So, anywho, here is the meatballs that are covered with the broth, and they're already cooking. Smell yummy. Turn it up just a little bit. So, that's all I got for today, for now. If I remember, I will post when they're done or almost done. And so you can see the finished product. And I'll show you the girls tasting them, and I'll taste them in front of the camera so you can see how tasty they are. So, hope you have a great night. Happy hump day, and hope you enjoyed my video. See you later. Bye.